This is Bryce Turang. Big swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just got to battle 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
So man aboard, Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 bottom of the first. Jackson Chourio now at the plate.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Center field. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Andrew Vaughn now.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
I just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to. He's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, bases empty. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. The wind of the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up. We head to the bottom. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Foul ball, another. Righty delivers. And now it's filled up. That's a laser base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of it.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now Blake Perkins. And that one almost got him. Strike on the inside corner. And the 2-2. And another ball. And that one hammered. Taylor ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. High fly ball, right field. Taylor makes the play, and there's 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now. And now it's William Contreras. This one in the air. Polanco under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Christian Yelich.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto gets under it. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 4th inning underway, no score. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Beatty to first, and that is the back here. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. And he deals. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And now 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Strike 2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Hifo. Man at first, 1 away. Got him looking. That's on number 2. Blake Perkins, the next to hit. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number. Back here in. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. 1 down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it out. Number 2. Now it's Christian Yelich.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So first and second with 2 outs. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And he walked him.
Perfect.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And
Ball 4, take the base.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's long gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Sean Manaea.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Moving in the bullpen, Luke Weaver up and throwing. Braley warming up as well. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Robert on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the 3rd out. And well, 1-run game. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now, back here.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance. One-run game, bottom 9. Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. Save!
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Got him! And one gone.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. And another ball. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. That one missing inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch.
There goes the runner. Caught and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance that when he puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us. Welcome from the home of the... As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. Out to short, Lindor. Throws to first. One out the top of the first. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Up and in, ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That clips the corner. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Siggy on the hill here.
Ball 4. Take your base.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And a foul ball. Vaughn stands at second with no outs. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. They found a way to just get it by him.
Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. Robert makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. And there's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff.
Line and a base hit into right. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on it.
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this player might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch her, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Man at second. Rip, but it curls foul. Man on second, 2 down. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got it. They limit the damage here. 1 run. Bottom of the second. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. Wouldn't chase that time. Turang, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. And it chases that one. And 1 out now.
Now there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on. That one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Dives for the bag. Back here in Queens. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next pitch is outside. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Chourio stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of.
Well, going to pause on that thought as that'll do it. Ready to go.
Ball 4, take the base.
And stepping in is the speedy Blake Perkins. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
That was a Pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ortiz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
1-1 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That slider ties him up, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
That's ripped, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up enough. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Snap throw to first, and he's back safely. Turang leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch out, but no action. The 2-1. And downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Milwaukee lead. We head. William Contreras digs in now. The pitch. Well struck, right field. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away. So, man aboard, Andrew Vaughn. Up now for the Brewers. First pitch misses.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Man at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 5-2. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you would know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Jackson Chourio now, he became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he...
And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Fought off foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground. And foul ball. Step off throw to first. Chourio back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. Inside and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
You can see the frustration on his face there. You know he wants that one back. He was trying to go with the breaking ball, but clearly it got away from him this time.
1 strike.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. And a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
That one down the line, sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
And it goes just foul. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the air, out towards left center. Soto makes the grab on the run. William Contreras will hit next. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Now snap throw to first. Turang back in on a dive. The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes out towards right center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Tying run at the plate, and that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitchers were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The tying run at the plate.
2-2.
Not even close there. It's 2-2. Looking for the K.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a run.
Luke Weaver gets the call from the pen. So first and second with 2 outs. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. There's a strike. And here it comes. And ball 1.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. 1 for 3. And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fly ball down the line. Taylor moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Now the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Brewers trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging. Good late cover. Now on the bump, Reed Garrett. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brewers go back here at Citi Field.
That's ball 4.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1. Garrett, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count is 0-2. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping.
Mm-hmm.